welcome to another edition of Fitness Tips with Chrissy. Today we're going to use the human trainer to do a chest fly. And for this exercise I'm going to actually recommend that rather than doing it at the end, we're going to double loop the handles and take them up a little bit higher. And I'll explain why as we go through the exercise. So with the chest fly, the most important thing that you want to focus, there's two things that I want you all to focus on. Number one is making sure that the elbows stay pointed back. A lot of times you'll see people doing flies and they drop their elbows under. By dropping the elbows under, what you're actually doing is pulling in and down just like you would be doing if you were going to be doing a pull-up, and you're going to actually get a lot more lat engagement. So in order to keep the work in the chest, elbows are going to stay out and arms are going to stay mostly straight. Again, so we don't get bicep involvement as we pull in. We're going to be keeping the arms in one locked type of position and squeezing in this way. So you're going to want to watch where your elbows are in this exercise. The second thing I want you focusing on is to make sure that the range of motion that you're doing with this is short. You'll see once I start the exercise that as I get my arms close to above my shoulders, there's no more work in the pec. The pec is doing the work out here, so by coming in too close, you're actually letting the muscle rest. In order to keep the muscle under tension throughout the whole exercise, your range of motion is going to stay out a little bit wider. So you're going to choose your foot base. The farther back you are, the harder it is. The more out you are, the easier the exercise will be. Wider feet is a little bit easier. Narrow feet is more unstable. Once you've chosen your foot placement, you're going to let the arms come out to the side. Again, you can see elbows are pointing out and arms are mostly straight. You're going to exhale as you squeeze in. You're going to stop right about here and go right into your next rep. And once you start to lose that form, the elbows start slipping under, you know that the chest is done and you've completed the set effectively for that muscle group. So that is our chest fly on the human trainer. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time on another edition of Fitness Tips with Chrissy.